Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's go.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
That's it. Thank you.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Gronk. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Jukes one defender, and he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
I see.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the balance of the defense.
That's that bull.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. He's dropping back to throw.
Whoa, come on. Come on.
It is caught anyway. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I
There's
like
too much.
Yeah,
they gave the game already. Too much lucky shit going on.
Down the field instead of just settling
too much lucky shit.
The ball.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Too much lucky shit going on.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And they take
Come on, that's some bullshit.
Touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
They better give me the same fucking treatment.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, once my back get back.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. They send White right. Play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They soften that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, if you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
I'm fucking tired.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I saw that shit.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina
not fucking
first.
pick is covering shit.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking for a target. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
Should have gave you the stat. Should have gave me the stat.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's going deep this time. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase and the defensive
They're trying to get me on that.
That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. You're going for this. He's on the move.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sacked him on fourth down.
Thank you.
Turnover on downs, and the defense takes
Thank
over
you.
plus territory.
No, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the
Pick
marker
up that
on
block.
3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
First down.
And that short gain
All
is
I want.
enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the ground it goes.
Ooh.
That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much
I
better
think I
than
saw
that. Really
something.
well covered, Kate, on that play. There just
I
simply was
saw
not a window for him
something.
to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Right up the gut. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first
Don't
and
start
goal.
that complaining shit now. You wasn't complaining when they let you do that
Just
shit.
choose violence. They look for those opportunities to
You
bust
wasn't
through
saying
tackles.
shit when they was letting you
Keep
do it.
those legs pumping.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons would take the lead with a score. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. He gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Back now, pressure on its way. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From midfield now. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Don't want to hear that shit. You wasn't saying that shit first quarter. When the motherfucker was making miracle passes and catches and shit. Don't start complaining now.
He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper.
That's a great fucking punt.
And a big hit on
Great
the return
fucking
to
punt.
stop it cold. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will take over.
Great fucking punt.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10, looking to throw. That's completed right side.
You're not catching them. You're not catching them.
All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown.
Not catching them.
The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now it's second down.
Nigga just trying to get some yards. Trying to get some yards.
Want to pick on coverage on this particular series.
Trying to cut into this lead. Let's stop him.
The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw it. Lays out left side and gets it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They kick the running back in motion.
Oh, shit.
A final throw before the break. He put everything he had into this one.
He caught that shit. That nigga caught that shit.
So no mistaking that play call.
And I rocked
They
him.
send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
Yeah, he caught
And
that
you
bitch.
think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said,
And I ain't
a big
bringing
play and a touchdown.
Yeah, and the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Man, that was a big play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up
That's my
offense
backup.
here.
Where the fuck is my starting running?
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the
This
first
nigga
down
fumble.
yardage.
I already know.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short.
You ain't the only nigga that invested in the offensive line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's
Yeah,
brought
he's gonna
down
need some
after
help.
a nice gain.
He's gonna
and a
need some
first
help.
down. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. Brought in right side.
Not catching him. Not catching him.
Zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know.
Oh, nigga, I got 3 of them.
But there's a lot of names.
Don't worry about it. I got 3 of them, just like
lead we've got here, but his name
I got
belongs
3
on
of
the
them,
marquee
just like
as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
No more lucky plays. No more lucky plays for him. That's how he's staying in this
the
shit.
Falcons kickoff team
Big ass plays.
send this away.
Make him grind this shit out. He want to score, make him grind it out.
This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Can I just say no big plays?
And push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him
talking
inside.
about.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 41. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He wasn't in. He wasn't in. He wasn't in.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines.
Woo! He keep getting these bombs. He keep getting these bombs. Prepare for these bombs.
I love the effort. Just couldn't quite find the execution.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10.
Get it. Get it.
And Get it. Stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start.
The tight end. That's where I thought you was going. I was beat on the tight end route.
Defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to
Run
start
his ass over.
If you're trying to
Run
take
his ass
lead
over.
and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hand off to the back. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Don't worry about that shit, bro. Don't worry about what I was, because you was talking crazy shit in the beginning of the year. Stand on what you was talking about early.
The end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite
Stand
yet,
on that
but
shit.
It is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Shit. You better call Kelly Price.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. It's what
Backup
every
having a
player
hell of
who
a
scores
fucking
touchdown
game.
wants to do,
He
Brock.
normally
He wants to
fumbles.
get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
I saw that shit.
That one is
He dropped it.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through
He
the
dropped it.
contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Got him.
Pocket isn't holding
Got
up.
him.
They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Don't be scared, snap it. Don't be scared, snap it. I ain't blitzing anyway.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Ooh.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming. And he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
Give me the rock back.
Rises to the challenge.
Give me the rock back.
The ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate.
Oh, you know I'm trying to score.
Once again, is there going to be a trust level on that
sideline? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get in your feelings now and get all quiet and shit. You've been talking all game.
They'll run here on 1st
Don't
down.
disappear.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Don't disappear.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Nigga now want to get quiet and don't say nothing. They're talking all game.
And he's
Talking all game. Now he want to get quiet.
I know from the position of the quarterback.
Speak, bruh. Why are you quiet?
You hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it.
Yeah,
from the
now
jump,
you
and
want
that
to get
call
quiet.
from the defense, well, it came at the
Stand on that
perfect
shit from earlier.
They'll throw on 3rd and long.
First down.
Right, and he finds him.
First down and get down.
He's able to get this down to the
First
13.
down and get down.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ooh, you missed him. You missed your block.
And the defense
Y'all,
gets there
don't start doing that.
Longs.
There you go. There you go. He bumped him.
Back to the well again.
Oh.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
Third down from the gun.
Oh.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock,
Do I
and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him,
but I'm going to take the points. I'm already winning.
Sure
no need to get...
In his 11th year, still knocking him
It is what it is. I was going to have a good day. Win off.
Across the bow of the ship, it's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that.
You got to play me again, bro. And you can't make. You're not making the playoffs.
Because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fuck. You're not making the playoffs. You're not making the playoffs, bro. This loss. I'm not hating. You got, this is a loss. We're going to be 2 games now under 500.
Looking for a throw here. Diving right side. Got it.
His ass supposed to drop that.
Working quickly here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You're a fucker. That's what you do. Whatever. That's it. That's even more of a reason why you're a fucker. You shouldn't have. Should have wanted to ruin my birthday. Like that's what I would have did to you. That's what I would have did to you.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route. And your quarterback enough time
because I've been letting you whoop my ass because I really wasn't caring. But now you was talking crazy. You was talking crazy in the beginning, so now I had to kick up. No matter if I got it, you didn't get it. That's the purpose. You didn't get it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I see where the mess up is.
Throwing it again here.
Yeah, gotta get to him.
Got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure.
Don't worry about it.
Pressure earned
I saw what you was trying to do.
It came in before he could find a target. And hit him to
I figured it out now.
Second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now.
He dropped it.
Defender arrives
He figured it out now.
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Ooh, got it.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, no, I'm still trying to score, Nick. I'm still trying to score. You're not going to the playoffs. But you still got to play me again. You worried about playoffs? Playoffs? Worried about playoffs? Told you I got another one over there. I got another one over there. Playoffs? We're trying to demoralize your team so y'all can break y'all spirit and heart.
Brock has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to get credit.
Don't worry about it.
This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And those came from two lucky-ass plays. Those are two lucky plays that happened.
And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Well, one of them was a bomb. One was a bomb. You threw a bomb and you got a lucky one run. Wow. This game doesn't show it. This game doesn't show that. You're only good as the last. You're only as good as your last game. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. Well, I don't.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
I don't accept your birthday gift.
That play right there, Kate,
I don't accept it.
You can't take
how about that?
For granted.
I don't accept it. And my birthday is tomorrow, not today.
Coming on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He asked, and this is a different team. He asked, and it's a different team. It's a different team. It's a different team. My team is different now. It's different.
Dropping back to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And
you should have. You should have. You shut up.
The Panthers
you should have.
The scoreboard look a touch better. Looking to tack on the point
You're
after.
Not going to the playoffs. You're not going to the playoffs.
And the Panthers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
I don't accept it.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Don't accept it.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
I'm trying to.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay,
I'm trying to.
Like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win.
Right,
but this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following
week. Go out.
Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Oh, he was open.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down.
Don't hurt my quarterback. Don't hurt my quarterback.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. Lays out. What a catch. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
right. I'm going to the outside now.
To throw here
I
on
forgot you was out here,
first
Stucky. I forgot you was out here, Stucky. But I give it back to Peters. 50 ball.
The Falcons keep running away with this.
50 ball.
Out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down.
I don't want to hear
just
none of that
inside
shit, bro.
25 on
Nigga, my team tanked for 3 years. My team tanked for 3 years, nigga. All right? We tanked for 3 years. Nobody want to hear about you. You making fucked up decisions. That's coaching mistakes. They need to fire their coach. They need to fire their coach. Nobody want to hear you complaining about, oh, how many games you lost. You made them lose some games.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing deep for the end zone.
Out of here. You ain't getting it that time.
No luck there. Just
you ain't getting it that time.
Remaining.
Fuck him up.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
And the Falcons will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Give it to me.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away.
If I don't accept it, you can't give it to me.
Effort by the defense.
If I don't accept it, you can't give it to me. If I don't accept it, you can't give it to me.
He's trying to push the field.
If I don't accept it, you can't give it to me. You can't give it to me. You can't give it to me if I don't accept it. Running them out of the building. Oh, I'm supposed to be able to kick my extra point.
And with this being their 5th consecutive victory,
rob me an extra point.
They've been the best team in football over the last month.
Run them out the building.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.